it's highly important that the values, this is where the home is so important. This is where our values should start, at home. They should read the scriptures. Give the child a balanced diet. Make sure he gets the right amount of rest. All of these are included in the values. Keep them clean, inside and out. Keep our bodies clean, inside and out. We set examples for our children so that these will be clean values for them. They watch us, they see us, they act like us. And from the time my children were born, their values started. I started with them as soon as they were in the crib, teaching them, playing with them, talking to them, so that they could talk and speak clearly. I never talked baby talk to my kids. All of this is included in these values. My education, I grew up and I went to schools going back in the years. I went to school in a 2-room school. And they divided the rooms up. They divided that room, that whole one room, into half. And we had the 1st grade through about 6th grade, and then the 6th grade through 12th, whatever, in those rooms. And then I left there from grade school and I went to junior high, and I lived in Miamisburg, Ohio with my aunt. I moved in with her because she took me in. And I stayed there with her, and I must have been in the 8th grade there, and I finished from there. I went to high school, and I graduated from high school, and I went to college. My dad always said, go to college, get something in your head. So I did. I went to college, went to 4 years at Wilberforce University, very structured school. And I went into education, elementary education. And one thing I can say about the professors at Wilberforce University, they all had their PhDs. I learned quite a bit. And it's not all book learning. They taught us a lot of common sense things. What would you do with a kid if this happens in a classroom? What would you do? First-hand experiences. Then we had the opportunity on campus to work with students from my sophomore year through my senior year. I worked with students in the classroom. This was a campus school. Professors' children went there, and they were very smart. So we got a chance to practice with students before I did my student teaching. And of course, my student teaching year, my senior year, I did my student teaching. I left there, I got married. And I always wanted to get my master's degree. So after I got married, my husband took care of the children at home while I went at night. I taught school in the daytime, and I went to college at night. And I got my master's degree. The bicentennial year, 1976. And my mother flew all the way here from Ohio to come to my graduation. She had never had a flight before in her life on a plane. And she said it was the most beautiful flight she'd ever had. She went to my graduation. Then after I got my master's degree, I received my master's degree, that is. And after I got my master's degree, I decided I wanted to do more. So I went and got my master's plus 30 hours, not in the degree program, but in order to teach at a college level. At that particular time, I taught for National College of Education, which is National Louis University now, L-O-U-I-S. So I got the 30 hours, then I found a job. They hired me to teach teachers. So I did that for several years. And I really enjoyed it because I found out how much teachers really needed that. And to be able to give them the things that they didn't know that I had learned to do in a classroom. And going back, remember, I'm telling you, it's not all book learning. I gave them a lot of first-hand experiences of what to do with the children in the classroom. And I gave them a lot of activities, they could do with those children in the different type of behaviors that they had. They could match those activities with those behaviors. The most important thing I want people to remember me about in my family is the hard work that I have done, service to others. Everywhere I go and all the places I've moved, I've done a lot of service work for people. And doing this, it inspires you. And it gives you get-go, you know, every day to get up and it helps you a lot in your life. It inspires you to do other things. And you learn a lot of things from other people. You don't realize this. When you help others, it helps you.